for Valeri! Incredible! Valeri, what a strike! Valeri, he shoots! What a strike, Carl Valeri! A special goal to open the scoring here at Suncorp.
This is what I came back for, to Melbourne Victory, such a wonderful club.
It gives me great pleasure to officially announce that the new Melbourne Victory captain is Carl Valeri. Where am I up to now on my journey and how I got to where I am today? It actually makes me feel old thinking about it, because I feel like I've lived a few lives, probably more lives than most. You know, I started out dreaming about playing football. All I wanted to do was play football. It was my happy place. It's what I loved. It's what I enjoyed. It was my passion, and it was for a large part of my life this far. And I guess, you know, as you get older, you start thinking about the things you want to do in life. But for me, it was just football. It was honestly just football. So to play professionally for over 15 years, play for my country, you know, play at the highest level, played overseas in Italy for 11 years, and then come back and, you know, play for my favorite team in the A-League, Melbourne Victory, and, you know, win championships and create so many good memories. Because, you know, you win championships, and they're fantastic, but it's all about those memories you create with people as well. And, you know, with your family there, it's an awesome experience. So, you know, doing that was just unbelievable. I mean, how can you do better than that, really? And it's really hard. And I guess that's why a lot of professional athletes do kind of, you know, struggle when they finish. I was really lucky because, you know, one, I have an amazing family and friends support network. So I'm really lucky there. And two, Melbourne Victory really supported me in my transition. And I actually transitioned from playing as captain of Melbourne Victory straight into, you know, working life, which is awesome and very rare to see, to be honest. And it'd be great if there was more opportunities like that, but, you know, sporting clubs can only do so much. And I had an awesome time working for Melbourne Victory. It was like, you know, I had all the benefits of being around the team and helping them, but I just didn't have to train every day and, you know, work my bum off on the pitch, which was refreshing. After 3 years, I kind of felt like, okay, I've done sport, worked in sport. I need a new challenge. And I was struggling to find one. So I decided, you know what, I'm going to step away from football. I didn't want to become toxic in that environment. I wanted to leave, you know, happy and in a good spot. So I did that, and I had some time off, and I didn't know what I was going to do. Honestly, I had no idea. I just said, you know what, I need some time off, and I need some time with my family. I need some time to reset. So it took, I think it was about 5 months, and everyone's like, oh, that's great. And it was, but you do get bored very quickly. So I was looking around, I was talking to people about what they do. You know, I kind of started speaking to my network and, you know, asking them to look out for things that they might find interesting. And I received a call one day, and it was about Convera. And I thought it sounded awesome. I loved what the company was standing for. I loved what they were doing. And I researched them and I started looking into them, and everything they're saying was great. And, you know, one big thing for me is I love being part of a team. So when I started talking to Convera and I started having these conversations, everything they were saying was aligning with my values as a person, you know, about the culture, about, you know, looking after each other, about, you know, doing what's right by the business, you know, always looking, you know, out for them. And that's a big part of what I was. I was always a team player. very team focused and looking out what was best for the team. So Convera just felt right. And that's how I stumbled into global payments. I know it's not the traditional way. It's not like I sat there and I studied it and I got into payments, but that was my transition. And now I realize how important it is, how important it is for businesses to, mitigate risk and to look to the future and to look for ways to, improve their business so they can focus on growth and not just on, I just looked at payments as, oh yeah, just a way, a customer pays for money, but it's so much bigger than that. And it's so much more important. And, these are the little things I've been picking up over the last couple of months, but it's an awesome world, and it's an awesome world that's growing fast. And, my last couple of months with Convera, I've, I guess about my journey with global payments, it's, Convera is a business that is trying to, or intends to bring innovation, value, and this exceptional service to our customers so that they can focus on growing their business. And I love that. I think that's an awesome intention to have. So recently I've just been absorbing everything, learning about Convera's values and learning how I can help the customer, really thinking everything I'm doing right now is thinking about, okay, how can I help the customer, and thinking about, okay, what does that look like from the customer's perspective? And yes, it's a global payment system, but it is helping customers on a whole nother level, which is right up my alley.